Good morning, students. Yesterday we covered the balanced diet and its nutrients. I just explained what is the balanced diet and again what are the nutrients. We discussed about the components of the balanced diet and we can divide them into two parts: macronutrients and micronutrients. We started up with the macronutrients and we covered the protein. Today we will start up with fats. As far as proteins are concerned, they are essential part of our diet, and fats are also essential part of our diet, and they give twice energy as compared to carbohydrates and protein to your body. Fats are very much essential, but unfortunately whenever we think about fats, we just starts imagining over body weight, obesity and many problems associated with it. I would like to explain that fats itself are not bad to consume if they are consumed in the proper quantity, and the lack of fats can produce much harm to your body. It's a myth that you just skip fats from your diet and you will live a healthy life. No, it will give adverse effect to your body because fats have many functions to perform. For example, now I am clearing the functions which fats perform in your body. It gives the insulin sheet to your body so that heat may be lost, maybe get lost from your body. The people who do not consume proper amount of fats, they generally feel shivering during the cold temperature. The second function of fats is to help in the biochemical reaction and to maintain the proper level of metabolism in your body. If you will not consume fats in your body, then the chemical reaction which are necessary to consume food in your body will not be done properly, and metabolism will again get slowed down. It will result into the lower energy level in your body. Thirdly, fats are needed for the proper functioning of brain because our brain tissues are made up of fats, and your nerve cells need fats to send message from your brain to your body. Now you can just see how much important are fats for your body, and there are some invisible fats in your body which is very much essential for the normal and healthy life of your internal organs, because many membrane which covers your internal organs use fats for their covering. For example, your cell membrane is made up of fats to cover the cell and to protect the cell. Same way, many other organs use fats for for their covering. And fourthly, your skin is made up of largely made up of fats. So from here you can see how much important the fats are. But unfortunately, if you consume the larger amount of fats and you do not consume, you do not do the physical activity, your body have tendency to store the fat, which again results in higher quantity of adipose tissue and the increased body weight. So the proper amount of fat should be consumed, otherwise it have problem both the ways. If you consume in a larger quantity, it will be bad for your body, and if you will not consume the fats, it will also bad for your body. Now what are fats? Fats are the nutrients which are mainly made up of lipids or fatty acids. Lipids is a Greek word which is obtained from the word lipo, which again means fatty acids. So fats is a nutrient which is made up of lipids. As far as your dietary fibers are concerned, you can divide fats into the following parts. The first of all, we'll discuss about the monosaturated fats. Monosaturated fats, as the name suggests, mono means one. The fats in which one hydrogen component is missing, that is known as monosaturated fats. Fats are made up of carbon and hydrogen. So in which one hydrogen component is missing, that type of fat is known as monosaturated fats, and they are liquid at room temperature and they are good to consume. For example, olive oil. Then comes the polysaturated fats. Polysaturated fats are those fats in which two or more hydrogen components are missing and they are soft at room temperature. For example, the corn fats. And the third type of fats is known as saturated fats, in which more amount of hydrogen components are missing and they are solid at room temperature. For example, Indian desi ghee. So you need all type of dietary fibers, dietary fatty fibers in your body. You need omega 3 also and omega 6 also. Now you will ask, ma'am, what is omega 3 and omega 6? Omega 3 are those fatty acids which are liquid at room temperature. That means polysaturated and monosaturated fat. And omega 6 are those components which are solid at room temperature. That means saturated fatty acids. And now there is one more type of fat, that is known as hydrogenated fats. These fats are processed to increase the shelf life of the fats. For example, your dalda ghee. So you should consume omega 3 and omega 6 in your diet, and the proportion of omega 3 and omega 6 is should be 1 is to 3. If you are consuming one part of omega 6, then you have to consume 3 parts of omega 3. So this is how fats are needed for your body. And the lack of fat will result in the poor texture of the skin, poor functioning of the brain, the poor metabolism of your body, and the memory loss, because your nerve and your brain will not be able to work properly. So this was the second major or macro component of the balanced diet. Then the next component is the carbohydrate, that will cover in the next lecture. Thank you.